before I crashed it. Probably had those for about, what, 2 days before I stacked it. Not bad. One more. Right, so I'm pretty sure I recorded an intro, but either I forgot, I'm pretty fucking sure I did, but I can't find the file, so I'm just recording this right now. Afterwards, just about to edit the video, but so basically in this video I'm taking out the running gear, so like, you know, the fucking drive shaft, the gearbox, the motor. It's all the good stuff that you guys have been waiting for, so looking forward to that. Sorry if the video's a bit shittier compared to the other ones, because it's the way I could really record how I would usually, so yeah. But yeah, taking out with running gear, so enjoy. It's probably be the last time this car runs with a 20E motor in it. It's just sitting here idling, charging up the battery one last time. Condensation, don't know if you can see it on the camera. But yeah, it's the last air it'll breathe with the 20E. Alright, so I've got the car on jack stands because I'm gonna start working on taking the manual kit out so someone can buy it. But this ground is so on the fucking piss. I don't know if you can see it or not, how angled the car is. But like, I've got these two jack stands under it, and then on this side I got the one, and the back's still just on the ground, but it's still like, it's just so uneven that the back's the same height as the front. And I feel like if I jack it up that one last spot, one of these ones will slip out, so I'm just going to biff some wheels under it and leave that other one on the ground. I feel like that'll be the safer bet at the moment. I've never taken a gearbox or anything like that out, so this will be a first for me, so hopefully I don't kill myself. So I'm down here under the car. Fuck, I can barely even hold the phone to record, no room. I'm about to just undo the drain plug for now, just to make the gearbox a little bit lighter. I don't know how well you can see that. And this has just reminded me that I've got a fucking strong arm bar. So shout out to her for that, because fuck, that thing's tight, hey? But the next mission is finding that bar. Found the bar, it was under the back seats. For fuck's sake, in the sand. I can't get that drain plug undone, it's way too tight. So I'm just gonna start working on the slave cylinder and shit. Alright, I don't know if this is normal, because I've never done this before, but I've just pulled the cap off the master. And like, look at that texture, man. Like, what the fuck? That's goop. Is it meant to be like that? I fully don't know, bro. Just draining the slave cylinder. There you go. Look at that. It looks like fucking piss, eh? Nuts off. Looks like this wants to come out, but it's got a dildo on the back of it going through the firewall. So I'm gonna head on inside the car, get up under there and see what I can work out. I haven't really done my research and I've never done this, so if you're cringing at the way I'm doing it, I'm sorry, but it's just, it is what it is, bro. Gotta try things out, you know. Suss it out for yourself. It looks like, I think it's called the push rod, I'm probably completely wrong, but yeah, it looks like it's connected to the pedal with a clip there. Right fucking there. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect that, and hopefully that'll do it. I'm gonna go give this another try, pulling this fucking thing out. It's hard to do it with one hand because that fucking line right there's in the way. Push that down. Oh fuck this, I have to put the camera in my pocket, I can't fucking do both. Alright, so the only thing holding this on was one bolt Getting to it wasn't that hard. I just used this long extension. The hard part was pulling it out because these studs, it's like a spongy mat. Like that shit there. Yeah, the studs were getting caught on that, so I had to, you know, fucking get it on the angle and whatnot, but it's out. Right, so I've disconnected the brake pedal, but I can't pull it out. The rod thing that the pin holds it to is part of the brake booster, and I think I'll have to fucking pull that out to get the rod out of the way so I can fit the pedal out and under. I'll just pause for a minute while you guys have a laugh at my hair. It's pretty good, eh? So I'm just gonna wait for the boys to come and I'll get one of them to do that. And then we'll do the other stuff, I suppose. So we ended up having to take the dash out to get the brake pedal out, but we got it out. So everything done. The bro managed to drain the gearbox yesterday. So that's the oil there, got some coolant. Now I'm draining the cooling system again. Gonna chuck it all in this bottle, probably gonna need some more bottles. Gonna, you know, just get rid of all the fluids basically and start ripping off like the alternator and that kind of thing. In the mode prepared to rip it out. Hopefully if this other fella lets me use his engine crane, it might come out today. That should be pretty cool. Fuck me, look at that power steering fluid. Looks like poo, bro. Fluids in this thing have not been changed in years, man. I'm gonna be surprised if the fucking motor oil even comes out, eh? I have to take the sump off and just take it out as one big dry chunk. So I drained the power steering reservoir from on top. I've now undone one of the hoses underneath, and that's it dripping there. So I'm just turning the wheel by hand, back and forth, just to fucking flush out that shit. So I think I've got enough of it out. It's not wanting to flow out as much as it was, and I'm not going to sit there until every single drip comes out. But there it is. Bit of coolant mixed with it. It's fucking disgusting. Sorry, it's a bit windy. Yep, so disconnected all the lines to the power steering pump. AC's gone, which was already disconnected. Alright, so now I'm doing the fuel system. It's probably the thing I'm the least familiar with, but I've undone these clamps and I can't pull these hoses off, so I'm quite over fucking yanking shit that's too tight, so I'm just gonna fucking go ahead and cut these. And whoever buys this motor will either have to here we go. They'll have to buy new hoses, or hopefully they can make that stretch and work. Just undid the heater hose is on here, let all the coolant out. I'm just gonna continue seeing hoses, trying to find, you know, just shit that's connected and just pull it apart. I've just been undoing things, man. Like, I don't actually know what I meant to undo, I've just been undoing everything I've seen. Alright, haven't recorded in a while because we're fucking doing this shit, but the gearbox is out. Now we just gotta get the clutch assembly. So we got the push plate off and the clutch plate. Clutch plate's absolutely fucked. There's no friction pad on it at all, not a single bit. I'll show you that in a minute. Just got to get this off first. Right, so that's the fucking clutch plate. There's just no material on that. That's just straight metal that's cut up. It's like that on both sides the whole way around. Flywheel is out. How to use a hammer and a rattle gun. ECU, let's label your ECUs. Alright, sweet, complete manual kit. Haven't recorded in a while, but we have got intakes in half, the exhaust is off there. You've got to do one drive shaft, one nut on the drive shaft hanger, and then pull that out, and then it's ready to come out. So this is the last bolt for the drive shaft, or nut, whatever you want to call it. So on this one, we've just got it right under the rocket cover. Same thing again there, but on this side, that's where the real budgies happen. So basically, we just put these through each of the gaps and fucking bolted them together with the fucking alternator bolt. So we've fucking, what have we done? Connected the leveler to the motor. It's probably pretty sketchy. We're using some pretty thin bolts, but it's It's lifting it a bit, so we're just going to take the pressure off, featuring Riz Dog on the job. Yeah, we've got to fucking undo the mounts, pull that shit out. Haven't you cunts have all been waiting for? The motor is out. The mighty 28. That's one hollow bastard, isn't it? Have a look down that tunnel. Yep. Oh look, there's the diff. Way down there, mate. Way down there. Fucking mean. Wow.
Backyard mechanic.
Riz Dog at it. So now that we've got the motor out, the box out, your mum's box loose, next we'll be doing the wiring. Don't know when the fuck I'll get around to it. That's boring. Like, subscribe, don't miss out on the JDM goodness.